me kid, don't call me baby. Look at this idiotic fool you made me. You taught me secret language I can't see with anyone else. Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. So I thought it would be fun to show you my spring TBR. Now I don't have many books on my spring TBR because I'm gonna be for real. I think I looked back at my last spring TBR and I didn't read much. I also don't like the pressure, so I just thought I'd put on a couple of books that I'm quite sure I'm going to read in spring or like very soon. So let's just get on into the books. So the first one is A Court of Wings and Ruin. Now technically the whole series, because I'm planning on finishing the whole series very soon, and I recently finished A Court of Mist and Fury and that was 5 stars. Absolutely loved it. I still think about it and I read it 3 days ago and I'm still thinking about it. I absolutely love it. And yeah, I'm so excited to dive into this. I was supposed to start reading it today, never did. I might start it tomorrow instead, we'll see. But I'm so excited to dive into this to finish the whole series, because once I finish the whole series I'm then going to start the Assassin's Blade. I'm so excited to dive into the Throne of Glass series as well. I am going to start with the Assassin's Blade, I have finally decided. So I've heard that this is like the novellas, kind of like getting you into it, so I am excited. I've heard great reviews about this whole series. And then obviously I haven't put it on my spring TBR, but it could possibly be, the books are way too big, they look too big. I'm quite intimidated for the House of Nothing Blood series, but I'm just going to keep it at like these 2 series because they're quite large in themselves. So I'm very excited to dive into more Sarah J. Maas because her writing is just amazing, her stories are just amazing, so I know I'm going to have a good time. Then we have The 7-Year Slip. I really want to read this at some point very soon. I've heard amazing things about this. Every single time I hear a review about it, it's always good, and that's brilliant for me because I just have a feeling I'm going to like this. I did read The Dead Romantics sometime last year if I remember correctly, and that one wasn't really my thing. Like it was okay, it wasn't terrible, but I feel like this one I'm going to enjoy a little bit more. From what I've heard and from when I read the back, it's about Clementine, and basically when she goes into her apartment she finds a man in the kitchen, but that is 7 years ago, so whenever she goes into her apartment it's 7 years ago, and then when she leaves her apartment it's the present. And that just sounds so interesting and like, you know, kind of like you want to know more about it. Then this one is a little bit of a random one, but I don't think I can wait until October, and that is The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I really want to read this. I keep looking at it on my TBR cart and I don't think I can wait until October. I was hoping to. This cover is just so nice and I just keep looking at it and I'm like, this, I really want to read it. And the fact that it's Lorelai Gilmore, too close. But yeah, I feel like this cover is just like, read me. Okay, then we have The Catch by Amy Lee. So I have actually already started this, but I'm only like 1 chapter in because I got an arc for it. So far so good. So I think this is like a fisherman, fashion influencer, boating kind of thing, and yeah, kind of like it happened one summer maybe. I mean, I did like that book, so if it's the same, it'd be great. We have The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. I absolutely love Abby Jimenez books, so I want to dive into more. And I think I only have 3 more books of hers that I haven't read. I could be wrong, but it's like this interconnected series. So there's The Friend Zone, The Happy Ever After playlist, and then Life's Too Short. But I'm just going to put the first book on because I don't want to overwhelm myself, like I said at the beginning. Then this could be possibly overwhelming myself, but I'm going to give it a go. I've been wanting to read this series for so long. I've been hearing amazing reviews about it and some terrible ones, but mostly amazing things about the series. And I bought it today and I was like, you know what, I'm going to add on to my spring TBR, I'm going to try. And that is Boys of Tommen series. I've just heard way too many good things about this series. I need to read it, and the 5th book comes out in April, so perfect. So I'm going to give it a good go. We'll see how things go. Am I a bit silly for buying the whole series before I read the 1st book? Maybe, but I don't know, I just feel like I might enjoy this. I could be wrong, but I just feel like I might, and I'm very excited to dive in to it. Then we have If Only I Had Told Her. So this is actually the 2nd book from If He Had Been With Me. This recently came out as well, and I am excited to dive into it because it is Finn's point of view of the story, and I'm very intrigued to see how it's been done. Then we have One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns. So this one I'm so excited to read. It's been going around a lot into fantasy. It's been going around a lot everywhere recently. I don't know why. I've just been seeing it constantly, and I'm very excited to, like I said, dive into it. And I just have, I don't know, maybe we're feelings about it, we'll see. But yeah, I also wanted to add some more fantasy. I'm gonna be honest, with book, I don't have a spring feeling. I'm going to be honest. Like, I look at books, I'm like, none of this gives me spring feelings. Like, I have an autumn feeling, I have a summer feeling, I have a winter feeling with books. I just never have a spring feeling. I don't know what it is. Like, would this book be good for? No, I would say it's autumn. See, I don't have a feeling with spring. So for like spring season, I just kind of go with what I fancy reading at that time, which is the best way because I'm a mood reader anyway. There are obviously a few more books, but like I said, I don't want to overwhelm myself. So these are like the main ones I really want to focus on. There's obviously more books on my spring TBR, necessarily TBR in general. But like I said, these books in this video are the ones I really want to focus on, really want to like get to, and really want to read in spring, like my main ones, if that makes sense. So yeah, oh, also I do have loads of books on my Kindle I'd like to read in spring, but there's going to be a complete different video on that, so I'm not going to dive into that too much. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you in my next one. Bye.